Right, ladies and gentlemen, how are we all? Hello. What we're going to do today is we're going to do roast potatoes. Oh, the Christmas season is coming and we might as well cover off a few of the bloody basics just so that we have a wonderful time. So if you like these videos, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me. Thank you so much, it means the world to me. Let's get the whiteboard. Right, if you don't want to watch this bit, don't watch this bit, but I'm basically going to give you the understanding of what's going to happen in this video so that we're all on the same page. Two things that I want you to look at this is let's break up the word. Roast and potato. Roast is the key word we're looking here. When you have a potato, you're looking to create a soft edge here, okay? This internal, let's say, what's that, 80%, the nuclei of the potato is gonna be raw. It's gonna be raw, yes it is, because what happens when you roast something, it penetrates deep into the middle and it cooks it, all right? So the first phase, which we have, is a pan of water. We drop it into the water, we bubble away, lovely jubbly, and all we're doing is just making this soft bit crumble, all right? Nothing else. We don't need to do anything else apart from that. Then when we take it out, we roast. So 90% of the cooking is going to be roasting. Should we say roasting one more time? Roast potato. That is the key lesson. We'll talk about it as we peel. So roast potato, not a boiled potato. So key thing is picking the right potato. Let's separate them into two. There's the waxy and then there's the floury, okay? I'm going to do, because I did this yesterday and it went really badly, just going to do two, just for absolute some giggles. These I bought from my local corner shop and it just said potato, all right? It didn't tell me what potato they were. I did roast potatoes with them and they were absolutely awful, okay? These are an all-rounder, delicate and fluffy. I presume that is a floury potato. Let's press record up here so the editor has something to do. The editor, Francis, not any old editor. And that's another bloody good reason to like and subscribe. If we grow this channel and we start making some money, it means I can carry on paying and I'm not skint. So a floury potato, you pick what you want. King Edward's, Maris Piper, all of those kind of thing. Everyone has their favorites. I've gone for the Tesco's all-rounder because it was the nearest shop to me and I didn't have any time this morning. Oh, come on, mate, get off there. My next big lesson in roast potatoes, and it's not, I wouldn't say it's a hot topic because it's not even a hot topic, it's just a topic, is some people like to cut them a little bit small so they have those little crummy bits, like the little crusty bits. I don't like doing that, I don't. I like a big, massive potato. Two reasons. Consistency is king. So if you have them all the same size, they're all gonna take roughly the same amount of time to boil. You're not gonna have any lost in the pan and they're all gonna roast and they're all gonna be wonderful. If you have a big potato, it gives you more chance of being rubbish, okay? Hang on. If you have a big potato, it gives you a better chance, if you're a rubbish cook, to be good, or a little bit of like wiggle room. So when you put them in the water, everyone's done it. You walk away 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, you come back and you're like, oh, damn it. They've turned to mashed potato, all right? If you have big potato, that point of turning to mash is a lot longer, so therefore you've got more time to be useless. Okay, so I'm gonna pop these in the water. Is it boiling? No. Is it hot? Sort of. Just gonna plop them in. I am not bothered about it being cold water, hot water. You just do whatever you want. Right, salty water. So what do potatoes do when they go into water? It's salty, so they're gonna suck, they're gonna absorb flavor. If you wanna put a stock cube in there, oh, majestic. If you wanna put a bay leaf in there, oh, show off, stick it in there, why not? It will suck. This is not waste. Stick it into a pan, get yourself a nice little tickle of lube, get your fingers in there, wiggle them about, make sure they're all like nicely coated, nice little flat layer, pop them in the oven. Right, these potatoes I'm gonna do because these are a waxy variety and I just wanna show you the difference because I was so disappointed when I did them the other day. I was like, oh, they came out looking fluffy. And then as I started cooking them in the oven, I was like, oh no, you can tell. And they were absolutely, I'm not gonna say revolting, but they were like sweet and claggy. So make sure you pick a fluffy potato. Okay, these are pretty small, just gonna chuck them in whole. Right, let those bubble away. 5-10 minutes, I'll show you when we take them out. Swing. Right, here we go. I'm gonna show you the potatoes. Camera 12, see that, Jeff? Yep, my name is Jeff. That is a solution to some form of food waste. All you have to do, put them in the oven. While you're doing your potatoes, they're not even ready yet. 10-15 minutes, shake them up and just eat them. Unbelievably amazing. See this water? Look how murky it's going, all right? If it starts to have little bits in it, that is good. The little bits, obviously, are the potato breaking down a little bit. And all you want is the edge to start to crumble. Right, so as you can see, this is the floury potato, and this is the waxy one, right? Ew, such a different color. You can see already here, look, oh, it's just starting to break, right? Lovely. In the middle, solid. Look, you could push this and it wouldn't break. Oh, you can't break it. You don't want them falling apart. If they're gonna fall apart, then as soon as you give them a little bash, life's gonna be ended. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, on the count of 3, what is not good with hot oil? Water. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So, steam is technically some form of liquid or water. So what you want to do, take them out, drain them in a colander like a normal human being, and then just let them steam. Put them to one side for a little bit and just go, hey, you steam. Do you need to put a towel over it? Nah, mate. They don't need to cook anymore. You just want that liquid to disappear, right? Let's get the whiteboard of wisdom out again. This is gonna be part of the bigger picture, right? You have Christmas dinner. You've got carrots, you've got some cabbage, Brussels sprouts, turkey, beef maybe, a Yorkshire pudding. You can have your roast potatoes, which are gonna sit over here. I keep 60%, 70% of the stuff vegetarian/vegan, right? Carrots, you can roast them up and make them beautiful. You can keep them veggie. Cabbage, it's cabbage. Red cabbage, doesn't need to have any butter in it. You can just put some cider for it, all that kind of stuff. Brussels sprouts, you can do one of 2 ways. You can either make them really creamy and say vegans, or you can have them nice and plain, sauteed with a little bit of garlic and a little bit of oil, salt, a little bit of lemon juice. Absolutely. So my point is here, there is a lot of big flavors. Everyone on Christmas Day goes, oh my God, I have to do everything in duck fat and goose fat. I'm like, mate, Christmas dinner is a roast dinner. I do my roast potatoes in veg oil. Good old Bodrum vegetable oil. Everyone's gonna be like, you're gonna die of seed poisoning or whatever you want me to die of. I'm not gonna die. You can do it if you want, but if you keep these veggie, then people who are vegetarian, oh, I don't have any vegetarian mates, oh, I don't have any vegan mates. Good for you, I do. My mum was veggie, my mum was vegan. What if she wants a roast potato and I've done it in duck fat? Not fair, is it? So, give it a good smattering and lob that in. Look at these spuds, right? Steamed, yeah? You can, ooh, it's lively. Oh no, my jumper. Okay, so what I've done is I've separated those 2 weird ones and then I'm keeping these ones in here. So to shake them up, could let these steam a little bit longer, but I can't be bothered. If you did small potatoes, they would have fallen apart. But what you've got here is these little cragly edges. They're gonna be the little crispy, gnarly sort of like edges that are gonna crisp up and be great. Okay, if pouring into oil, always pour away from you, don't be an idiot. These ones, they're gonna be awful, I know anyway, just plop them in. Just give them a little basting. Now remember, you've salted the water so the potato has absorbed a little bit of sucky. I'm not gonna season them just yet because we're gonna do some Flavour Town later. Rule number 10, give them space. As you can see, I've got an obnoxiously massive tray here. You want to give them space. If you're doing it for a lot of people, don't put them all in a small tray because what you want is air to circulate around, yeah? If they're stuck together, you get like Siamese potatoes, that internal bit isn't going to cook. So get them going. Once they're going and they're starting to crisp up, of course, put them into something smaller and you'll be all right. I'm going to give them a good 45 minutes. Going to give them like 20 minutes before I even look at them or think of them. Bye-bye. Oven's at 185. I added 5 degrees because it's Christmas. See you in a bit. Right, be very careful at this stage. Everything's going to be absolutely roasting. Okay, this is the perfect example of a waxy and a not so waxy. So look, this potato here, golden edge, starting to just crumble, still not there yet. This one is the waxy potato. Look at the colour difference. The colour difference between the two and the flavour is just going to be absolutely a million times different. Now they're starting to colour. Every sort of like 5 to 10 minutes, just have a little peek in there, see what they're doing. If they don't need turning, don't bother turning them, but just give them a little baste of oil. Flip that like that, lovely jubbly. 20, 30 minutes. See you in a bit. Right, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to make things sexy. Oh God, almost dropped it. Ah! Your spuds at this stage, this is where I call them the point of no more crispiness, right? If you look at that, that spud is absolutely spot on, right? These ones here are absolutely shocking. They haven't really gone crispy, they've just gone like sugary and weird. So I'm gonna take them out because they're just shit, but I wanted to show you. That is good as they are, a little bit of salt, wonderful. One thing I like to do on the old, towards the end is this. So I'm just gonna pop these back in. Let me just show you these spuds here. So this is almost, look, the skin's gone a bit weird and flabby. They don't go fluffy. They just stay like a bad jacket potato. Quite weird to explain, but this is the choice of potato. And when you taste them, oh, that's so hot. They taste sweet. You don't want sweet. Ugh, no. Bad potato. But because I'm the king of food waste, I will eat those. So you can veganize this part. You can keep it veggie, obviously, by using some butter. But what we're gonna do is just make the simplest little topper. So you don't need loads, just like a little splob of butter. And then garlic. If I look a little bit flustered and I've got a runny nose, I've just taken delivery of a massive fridge from AO and I just have to wedge it through the door. Right, so grate in, chuck that in bit in as well. bosh. Last little bit of olive oil. So when you put oil with butter, it stops it from burning. Just a tiny little bit. We don't want to burn noisette at this stage. We just literally want that butter to melt. Thyme is one of the other things that are just like the most painful herb to work with. Oh, can you pick me the thyme? Do I have to? Yes. No. So just shred a couple of these bits off. So you could do this with parsley. Parsley is absolutely great with this as well. Rosemary is the better one because it's way easier to just peel off and chop. Right, so we just want to melt that. Nice pinch of smoky salt. Mum and Dad got me the pepper cannon for my birthday. Thanks, Mum and Dad. This thing is absolutely insane. Oh, whoa, she's showering pepper. Nice low heat. We'll be back in a bit. That's just going to bubble away. Okay. This is the moment where it all comes together. I haven't got a smaller bowl, which is a little bit annoying. Drain off some of that fat. You can reuse it if you want to. Look at the state of these. Look how crispy they are. These will stay crispy for a good 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 an hour. You can make them maybe an hour before, then just flash them through the oven. And then you've got this, which is you don't have to do this bit, but I kind of think it like adds a little certain je ne sais. It's Christmas, isn't it? Get a little bit of that on there. Toss them through. Doesn't need a load of lube because it will soften up the edges, but little coating. Oh, look at that. Perfectly cooked all the way through to the middle. Super fluffy. It's gonna be absolutely roasting. Bit more in there. Oh, they're so good. They are so good. There you go. That's how you do a roast potato. Christmas Day, bibbidi bobbidi bosh. Leave them out 20, 30 minutes, flash them through the oven when you got some space. I'm dribbling, and these are hot.